Restart. So we just got done doing a clean car. You might say, yeah, but that's clean. What are you going to do about a dirty one? Well, behind me you can see some of the road grime. Even though we're here in Southern California, we live in the mountains, and we've got snow on the ground right now. So this car is dirty. So of course you might be saying, Renny, hey man, that was great on the Chevelle, but how is this going to work on a dirty car? So we're going to show you. So now here's a couple tricks. You can see in here, we've got nice and suds. I love the suds. And the way that I was doing it on the Chevelle was Diane and I both were wringing this out to about this level. So we're taking a lot of the moisture out of there. And how my thing is, I want it to drip when I take and shake it a little bit like this. This car's a little different. I want more water on it. So what I'm going to do on that is I'm going to bring it in here and I'm going to barely squeeze it. So now look it's dripping without even shaking it. Look at that. It's got a lot more water in it, probably 2 times the amount of water that we did on the Chevelle. Why? I want the water and the soap to sweep the dirt away. There's also a couple of other tricks I'm going to show you. Let's do that right now. So is this my preferred way to wash a dirty car like this? The answer is no. I like to take it out, put a pressure washer on it, and clean it the way it should be cleaned. But I know some of you are in areas, my buddy Rigo down in Orange County, guess what? Washing cars in a lot of communities, you can't do it. Here in California, as the water restrictions hit us harder and harder, that's going to be more and more rowdy. If you're on an airport, you can't do it. If you work in an area up in like Jean-Marc up in Canada, guess what? You can't do it. He's in a shop with no water to stay warm this winter. He's got to do this method. Is it workable? Can you do it? You betcha. We're going to show you right now. Is there some tools that you need? Yeah, one of the things you're going to need, wheels. I'm going to show you, we're going to jump in here right now. We're going to do them this way, but you can't get to the back. So what's best for that? A steamer. Invest in a steamer. You can steam clean the wheels and the tires, get them cleaned up, and then move on. What about the wheel arches? You get a little small, low output pressure washer that can get up in there, but you're going to put water on the ground. So if that's a problem, you're going to run into some issues. Other than that, I like this, but not for this dirty car. I like it on that, not necessarily this, but it can be done. Some added tools that we didn't use on the last one. First, the buckets up there. Now, 2-bucket system. Could you go to a 2-bucket on a vehicle like this? You betcha. Am I going to do it? No. I'm using a great clean bucket of water. It's just got rinsed out. It's all clean. We're only going to do this car to it, and I've also got it coated. So it doesn't bother it. The coating's it's not gonna scratch up. If you've got a wax car, this is something that you're doing at home on your own car, go to the 2-bucket method. Play it safe. On this one, I've washed it so many times, it still doesn't have any wash scratches in it, so I'm not worried about it. Not on this one. You're going to need more clean, dry towels. And then a trick that I've learned that really will lift the dirt off is, again, the P&S Epic. It's unbelievable on this stage. So what I do, I'm going to set my dry towel down for a second. And what I'm going to come through and do, if it's warm, if we're working out in the sun, you probably won't be able to do this. You're just going to work on a small area. So if you're out in the direct sun, you're going to pre-treat this, okay? Then what I'm going to come through and do is do my normal mitt treatment. We've got a controlled environment. We're 70 degrees in the shop right now. There's no sun hitting the car. So guess what? I'm going to come through and spray down the whole car. And what that's going to do is it helps lift the dirt off the surface. Doesn't cost you but pennies to do it, and it gives you a really nice finish. So we're going to go through and show you how we're going to do this. So we're just going to start spraying the car down. Diane's going to join me, and we're going to get her done. Well, that was fun. We got a nice clean car. It looks pretty dang good. I'll tell you what, it was not clean. Now the thing that's a weakness on this one that we did not hit, and you're gonna have to figure out, is on the wheel arches. Now we got the front face of the wheel, but we did not get back into the barrel at all, and we just got the lip on the arches just a little bit. So again, there's some tricks and so forth. For you Detail Mafia members, hey, make sure to check the member area. I'll be putting live links up to all those additional equipment and products that you need. For those that aren't, I put some down below onto the different products that we use. So as always, happy detailing all.